What is up, guys? This is your boy Amish Hammer. I am back once again with part 2 of the Bestiary Codex. Right now, this video will be about the utility perks in the Bestiary Codex for utility class. Let's get right into it, guys. We are going to go over every one of these stances of what's in the Bestiary perks for the utility class. But first, we're going to start out with Beast Sting. Beast Sting is very like one of the more strong ones, if any, like the most strong one. If any of your creatures has poison or disease effect on a target, it increases the melee damage by 30%. If the creature can inflict poison or disease, damage dealt increased by 12% if the creature cannot do poison or disease. So most utility mobs will usually have either poison, disease, bleed as like one of their random side effects. So this one is just pretty much permanent damage increase. Should definitely go with it. Next is Breaker. So Breaker, all melee attacks and spellcasts ignore 66% of target's armor and magic resist. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty damn good. I mean, why not use it if you have a point? I mean, even a single point into it will give you 22% armor ignored, which is fantastic. Next, we will do Carrion. Increases if creature has disease active on a target. Melee attacks have a 30% chance to restore 12.5% of max health every 15 seconds. Damage dealt is increased by 12% if a creature cannot cause disease. Pretty good. Might as well use it if you got a free point. Next, Contagion. The last on this page. If increases the damage of disease effects by 100%. Damage dealt increased by 12% if creature cannot cause disease. So this one, Contagion and Bee Sting, go fantastic together because one, you're already increases the damage of your diseases, but every time your disease goes off, going off 100% more, 100% more damage. But then it also boosts your bee sting, so your just attacks do more damage. So you're losing if you don't use it. Next, page 2, we're gonna start with Debilitate. If any of your creatures has poison or disease active on target, the target will receive a stackable 3% damage penalty against the tamer and their followers for each control slot worth of utility class creatures that can inflict poison or disease effect. God, that is a mouthful. Damage dealt increased by 12% if the creature cannot inflict poison or disease. So I mean, this is pretty good. I think this is more catered towards Dexter tamers. So if you're running a group of one slot spiders or something that all have a chance to poison or they cause disease, the mob will do less damage to you and your pets, is what I understand about this. Very confusing one. Next, Frostbite. The damage of the chill ability is increased by 45%, and the amount of chill effect applied is increased by 100% of the normal. The damage dealt is also increased by 12%. The creature cannot inflict chill. So chill right now Just take this with a grain of salt because I don't know if this is going to be patched anytime in the future. But the chill ability is very broken right now because pretty sure what it does is it just ignores armor and it increases the damage output. And it can stack up to 25%, I think. So if you have multiple mobs that are casting the chill ability and it's also increasing that and the effect of it by 100%, it's kind of broken. So if you're using chill pets, definitely go with Frostbite. I have not tested it yet because I have a very strong feeling that it will probably get nerfed in the near future because it's kind of busted. Okay, Metabolism is the next ability. Successful melee attacks will restore 2% of max HP. Damage increase by 12% if they are already max, or 12% if they are already max HP. This is very good for if you're not using like a tank pet. So like the Entuzun, the new like bug creature that's in Moz 4. If you have that thing, it's pretty good as a tank, even though it's categorized as a utility pet. So if you have this ability set, every time they should be able to heal themselves. So it's very good because they're just tanky utility pets that, I mean, you might as well use. They are a 2-slotter, so it's really up to how you feel like playing. Right now, inside the house, you guys can't see it, but I have a Manticore and an Entuzun as a two pet combo, and they are fantastic together. There's 2 utility pets combined. They do a lot of damage, so definitely give Metabolism a try. Okay, next is Opportunity. Melee and spell damage is increased by 60% if the creature has applied an entangle or hinder effect on the target within the last 10 seconds. The damage is increased by 12% if the creature cannot inflict entangle or hinder. So this is very good if you're running like husk crabs or the incubuses, because they can hinder, or hamstring stuff. So they're very good. I think most mobs that have like claws, so like a scorpion maybe, might have the hinder ability. I can't remember, but 60% is a good damage boost. Definitely recommend that. Next, we are on our final page, page 3. We are gonna go to punishment. What does punishment do? When creatures pierce or affect hex, or oh my god, when creatures pierce or hex effects expire on a target, it will inflict damage max times 1.5% damage onto them, which ignores armor. That is pretty damn good. Damage onto them, ignore the armor. Damage dealt is 12 if the creature cannot inflict pierce or hex. I've not tried this one yet, but it definitely feels like it'd be a very good ability because it's just an extra max damage hit for almost 1500 or 150% more damage, I think. Pretty good. I would definitely recommend giving it a try. Next is Scour. Scour, if a creature has a weaken or cripple effect on the target, their tamer will receive a 4.5% times control slot damage bonus, which is stackable against the target. Damage dealt increased by 12% if the creature cannot inflict these effects. That's a interesting one. So, uh, if you are running a fencing tamer, like a fencing dexter tamer, this is definitely an ability you would want because the cripple effect is the weapon special for fencing. I don't know if pets also can, well, I know some pets can do the cripple effect as well. I don't know if that stacks with the tamer though, but that could do some crazy damage. So, very interesting. I'll have to try that out one day. And next ability, we're doing swoop. I really like swoop. Okay, the next melee attack or spell cast within 10 seconds after using a cooldown ability will have the damage increased by 150%. Damage dealt is increased by 12% if they have no cooldown ability, which is just one really good strong hit. This is the ability that I think is causing my Manticore to do some crazy damage, because when I first attack with my Manticore, they do the Manticore Venom special ability, which casts a like delayed, like it's almost like the Void proc. It's a delayed hit by 10 seconds, but it also counts as using their cooldown ability. So their first hit is actually their second hit after the ability goes down, but it always hits for like 1200 damage or almost that much. So it's a very good ability. It's basically a free backstab every pet or every mob. It's very good. And then next and last, we have toxic. If any of your creatures has a poison or disease active on target, their tamer will receive a stackable 3% damage bonus against the target if for each control slot worth of utility creature that can inflict poison and disease effects. 12%, the damage increased by 12% if the creature cannot cause poison or disease. So this is also very good for poison or fencing dexters. I think what this basically wants you to do is to look out for pets. So the only one I can think of off the top of my head would be the grave bug, which is in the courtyard of SSC. I think that one counts as utility. I don't remember, but that one causes a disease. So you want one slot pets that can cause disease, and then they'll constantly stack diseases while also buffing you because you do more damage for every disease. So would be pretty good. I mean, that's a 15% damage increase for the player if there's a bunch of diseases and stuff. So very good one. Next, guys, we are going to be doing the last and final class, which is the tank class. I haven't really looked at the tank class too much because I just set the best ones and I haven't changed them. So it'll be an adventure for both of us. So come back shortly after the next video. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink and then I'm gonna start the next one. So video number 3 will be the tank class. I will see you guys there. Thank you for stopping by once again.